All right, welcome everyone. My name is Joel Broughton, and today we're going to talk about forum marketing. And there's basically three things that I think are hugely important for you to know coming into forum marketing and using this medium to be able to advertise your business and generate leads. Is that it's not just about lead generation. You're actually going to get a lot more out of these forums and doing forum marketing than you may originally think. Most of us come in thinking, okay, I'm here to generate leads. I want prospects for my business and I want to sign people up. But actually with forum marketing, you're going to get three major things out of it. Number one is obviously lead generation. That's why we're all here. Number two is networking. You're going to be able to network with other successful network marketers and internet marketers. You're also going to be able to network with newbies, people that are just getting into it and starting to have some success themselves. And the third thing is that you're going to be able to gain some education when it comes to internet marketing as well as network marketing. So there's a lot to learn in these forums, not only obviously just generating leads, but you get to meet a lot of successful people as well as people that you can potentially work with, and you can learn a lot too. So let's get started in forum marketing. And basically we're going to just go through a few questions first, because I think it's important that you understand a little bit about forum marketing, some of the etiquette, some of the rules, and kind of what we're getting into here. So the first thing is, what actually is a forum? I need you to understand it's basically simply just a place where people congregate to discuss different topics. It's as simple as that. And really, when it comes down to it, there's all kinds of forums out there. We're going to go through lots of specific forums. I'm going to show you some, specifically mostly business forums. But really, when it comes down to it, there's forums about everything. All right, and it's basically just a place where people get together and log in and chat and discuss and ask questions and provide answers and information. Now, forum marketing is basically what we're doing is we're using the forum as a medium because there's lots of people gathering there, and we're going to be providing information and our links, okay, so that people can find our links and potentially go to our websites and opt in for more information. All right, essentially what we're doing is we're going to build some trust, we're going to build some relationships with people, and we're going to provide them more information about us and our opportunities eventually. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So that's kind of our goal coming into these forums is obviously lead generation and building relationships, and you're going to get a lot more out of it as well. So how do you find a forum? Well, I'm going to give you throughout this training a list of some really great business and network marketing and internet marketing forums that you can go to. I'm going to give you the website addresses for them. But not only that, you could just go to Google or go to Yahoo or Bing or whatever search engine you use and just type in the topic that you're interested in. So if you're interested in business, you can just type in business and then forums. If you're interested in knitting, you can type in knitting forums. If you like NASCAR forums, hockey forums, really any kind of forums out there, it's really easy to find them. Just put the word forum or forums at the end of your keyword, whatever topic you're interested in. Really, any topic you can think of, probably, there's probably people talking about it. So that almost covers my next point, which what topics are there out there? I'll tell you what, if there's a topic that's of interest to more than one person in this world, you can probably find people talking about it in a forum, okay, online. Literally millions upon millions of people are out there right now in internet land discussing different topics, asking questions, sharing information, voting on their favorite things. You name it, you can find one. All right, health and wellness, sports, MLM, lead generation, internet marketing, every possible topic that you can think of. I can almost guarantee you that there's forums out there. So like I said, you can find these forums very easily. and we're going to go through some of these forums later. Now, what forum should I participate in? This is a very important question for you to ask yourself, and there's two answers that I would give, and maybe that you should try to figure out for yourself. The first kind of forum that I believe you should be participating in, or maybe I guess there might be three. The first forum has to do with business, network marketing, internet marketing. Okay, those are kind of forums that you need to participate in when you're going to be doing your forum marketing. And the reason why is because you're going to find like-minded individuals in these forums. You're going to find people in business. You're going to find people looking for information about home-based businesses and internet businesses, advertising, all that kind of stuff. So you can learn from them, network with them, and obviously market to them as well. All right, so that's number one that you should participate in. The second kind of forum you might want to participate in, and this is the second two are kind of more up to you to determine whether or not you want to participate in. The first type, kind of the businessy and network marketing forums, definitely you're going to want to participate in those. But the second one would be kind of depending on whatever your product is that you're selling. If you're selling a health and wellness product, or if you're selling long distance, or if you're selling a gambling website, or whatever it is that you're selling out there, you want to participate potentially in forums that talk about those topics. All right, because obviously those are people that might be interested in your product. And the third type of forum that you may want to participate in is something that's of personal interest to you. So something that, like a sport, maybe some kind of hobby that you're interested in, politics, if you're interested in politics, or whatever. I mean, it's completely up to you. I wouldn't pick, hundreds of these kind of personal forums to participate in, but if there's something you're really passionate about that's non-business related, definitely wouldn't be a bad idea to participate in those forums as well, because you have something in common with those people. You're going to enjoy posting and discussing and communicating with those people and kind of building relationships, and you never know who you're going to meet in those forums, because you've already got that bond between you and them, that you like a certain sport, or that you like running, or that you knit, or whatever it is that you do that you enjoy. You've already got some common ground there, so it's not a bad place to be recruiting potential customers and business builders as well. Obviously, we're not going to overtly recruit them and invite them to our business, but we're going to talk about kind of etiquettes and stuff like that, and how you do the marketing a little bit later on. So, can I really get results from forum marketing? Absolutely. Okay, I've gotten results from marketing in forums. I've met some very successful people in them. So not only have I recruited some people through forums and brought some good people into my business, but I've also met other successful networkers and internet marketers in some of these forums, and we've built relationships and have worked together. And I know lots of very, very successful internet marketers that kind of were discovered in a forum, just asking questions and starting to learn, and then as they developed, they had joined the business of the person that had done some posting and some forum marketing. So is it can you get results? Absolutely. And I'm going to show you exactly how to be able to get those results and how to have success in these forums very soon. Warning. Take note, all right? This is very important for you to understand. People in these forums will try to recruit you into their business, all right? There's no two ways about it. They're gonna overtly try to recruit you. They're gonna send you links. They're gonna call you if they can. They're gonna email you. There's nothing you can do about it. In my eyes, some of that is a little bit unprofessional, that they're you're obviously there to share, and you're kind of doing business too there, but if people are chasing you and they're bugging you and stuff like that, a little bit unprofessional, but I do have to tell you that they will try to recruit you there. All right, so obviously if you're a little shaky, if you can't say no, if you don't like salespeople, forum marketing might not be for you, because you're going to be interacting with a lot of other business people, a lot of strong minds, and a lot of strong kind of sales backgrounds. Okay, people that are going to do whatever to try to interest you in their business. All right, that's what these forums are filled of. They're all filled with people in business or looking for a business. All right, so they will try to recruit you into their business. Okay, just be at peace with that, the fact that that's going to happen. You can ignore their requests, you can be polite about it, the fact that you already have a business, but just be aware that they will try to recruit you. And they'll do it by telling you their business is the best, and it's the greatest, and it's the latest, and it's the pre-launch super whatever. All right, just ignore all that junk. All right, the second thing, warning, they will try to recruit your downline. Okay, no holds barred in these forums. I mean, people really will just go after whoever they can go after. Okay, there's a lot of people in there that, in some of these different forums, that are just going to have no, I don't know if I want to call it professionalism, but they just don't have a clue. Okay, and they're just going to start trying to recruit everybody, trying to, just jam them into a business, trying to send them their links and this and that. That's okay. All right, we could just ignore it. Just be aware that if you're sending your downline into forums, just let them know the same thing, the same warning that I gave you. Okay, people are going to try to recruit you. Just ignore them. All right, and the third thing, the third warning, I guess, if you will, is that they're going to try to sell you all kinds of stuff. They're going to try to sell you tools, websites, systems, everything under the sun. If you think there's something that can be sold in the network marketing and internet marketing industry, people in these forums are selling them. Okay, and it's just simply by the fact, the sheer volume of people that we're going to be interacting with. You're going to see that they sell everything. You'll see that there's MLMs. In just about every possible industry you could ever think of. You'll find all kinds of people in all kinds of different countries, different MLMs, different sales, websites, and all kinds of stuff. So just be aware of that. Some of the tools are okay. A lot of them are junk. Okay, so just be aware that there's going to be lots of people selling lots of stuff in there, and obviously we just need to stay focused on what it is that we're doing. To be able to generate leads, network with others, okay, and then learn a little bit from some of the information that we take in. All right, forum etiquette. This is very, very important. All right, this is probably the most important part of our forum marketing introduction. You need to get this. If you don't understand this, you're going to screw things up. You're going to create a bad relationship or a bad reputation for yourself. Okay, in these forums, people aren't going to want to deal with you. They're not going to want to work with you. They're not even going to want to have you in their forum anymore. It'll get that bad if you can't follow a few simple rules. All right. So basically, what are the rules? Well, there aren't really specific rules. Some of the forums will post rules like no profanity, and no this and no that, and no negativity, and a lot of things like that. So most of the forums have their own rules. Please read them. Please go through them. But as a whole, forums don't really have kind of specified rules out there that you need to follow. However, there's a few rules that I want you to follow. All right, there's a few kind of things that I teach people to do and not to do that I think are very important. The first one is, don't spam the forums. All right, and what I mean by that is, don't just post up links just because you're posting up a link to try to get people to come to your website. All right, there's nothing worse than junking up a forum with all kinds of sales links and websites and crap that isn't really going to help anybody other than you just trying to get people to click on your links. Forums are not the place for that. If you want to just post links all over the place, what you need to do is go set up a pay-per-click account, and the pay-per-click search engines will allow you to post your links on all kinds of different keywords that people are searching for. All right, forums are not the place to just sit there and post your links on all the possible places in there. You can also go do free classified ads, right? You can post links all over the free classifieds. All right, this is not the place. So don't spam your links all over the place on all the forums without adding any kind of value or information. All right. Second thing is, and this is kind of, I guess, my own rule. Most of the forums aren't going to tell you that you need to do this, but you need to give value in your posts. And what I mean by that is, think about whether or not you're actually helping somebody, or if you're just posting just to sell your products and services or business opportunity. All right, so come in with the mindset always when you're doing a post that you're potentially going to help someone with the information that you're providing, or the question you're asking, or the answer that you're providing to a certain post. And if you do that, you're gold. You're pretty much not going to break any of the other rules. All right, you won't break the spam rule. You're not going to break the negativity rule if you just go in with the mindset that you're going to help other people. All right, so those are kind of two of my, I guess, top rules, which is give value or help others. All right, is kind of number one. And number two, don't spam the forums. Don't just put links all over the place just for the sake of putting links. Okay, be professional. And what I mean by that is give other people professional courtesy. If they're in a business and you think it's a junk business, you don't need to go and tell them that their business isn't good and they need to join yours and yours is the best. And I mean, don't get into conversations like that. Listen, we're all business people. We all think our business is the best. All right, that's why we're in it. Of course, okay, of course we all think our individual businesses are the best. All right, doesn't that make sense? But for the other person, I mean, you got to have a little bit of courtesy and say, well, obviously that person probably thinks their business is great, so don't badmouth, don't say bad things about their company or about their business, especially not in a public forum, in a place where they're either going to be embarrassed or obviously you're going to hurt other people. Don't ever go into a forum with that kind of mindset, because you're not going to be productive. You're not going to help anyone, and other people won't look at you as a professional. So always think of the others, and you can use what your mom or your dad used to tell people, right? Do unto others how you want to do unto yourself, or however that quote goes, right? So don't say anything to them that you wouldn't want said to yourself. All right. And the third thing is, with forum etiquette, is negativity and bad mouthing. Don't ever be negative. All right, and this goes for your whole entire, and this, I mean, this goes for your whole entire business. It probably goes for your whole entire life. In fact, if you're always negative, you're just going to attract other negative people, and nobody's going to want to do business with you. All right, so don't be negative ever in a forum. Always try to look on the positive side, and if you can't be positive, just ignore it. Just don't be part of that conversation. Just get away from it and exclude yourself from that. So avoid negativity at all costs. Don't badmouth other people's businesses or other people. It's really not gonna help you at all. It's gonna in fact destroy what we're trying to accomplish with forum marketing. All right. So those are kind of some of the rules. Those are some of the etiquettes to follow. I think it's very important that you and your team know coming into the forum marketing what these are, and that you always follow them. And if you do, you're going to have a fun time. I guarantee it. Okay, you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to network with people. You're going to generate tons of leads. Okay, tons of prospects for your business, and people are going to respect you and want to do business with you. Okay, so just keep that in mind as we're going through everything, and I'll remind you throughout some of the videos, about some of these rules and about some of the kind of do's and don'ts, and the attitude that you should have coming in. All right, so let's get started. I think it's about time. Let's get into starting to set up our accounts and start doing some forum marketing. And one last point, I guess, before so just so I don't forget, I guess that's why I put this on this slide here. Consistency is key with forum marketing. If you're not consistent, you may as well not bother. All right, set yourself up a schedule, and you're going to be able to consistently do your forum marketing on a daily basis or a weekly basis, however much time you set aside. But just make sure you remember that consistency will generate your results. If you're inconsistent, you probably get nothing out of this. All right, so we'll see you in the next video, and let's get going. It's going to be a fun ride.